Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. I'm coming to you guys with a brand new developing story, and that is allegedly a printing company employee has stolen thousands and thousands of Pokemon cards off the production line and tried to sell them at a local card store. The story was first posted on a Pokemon card Facebook page. If anyone wants to know why Fusion Strike had no hits, apparently an employee at the printing facility stole all the hits, which are pictured below, and tried to sell them to Trading Card World, a Pokemon card shop in Dallas, Texas. So here are everyone's hits from Fusion Strike. Apparently Pokemon came and picked them all up. Now, stories of stolen Pokemon cards are not exactly new. We have actually seen a ton of them over the past couple of years with the rise of Pokemon card collecting as a really popular hobby again. A lot of places such as Walmart, GameStop, and many other stores have put in a ton of different countermeasures to prevent theft. For a lot of places, you cannot go up to a store shelf and just pick up Pokemon cards anymore. Many places such as GameStop will only have Pokemon cards behind the direct register, so you actually have to tell the cashier what kind of products you want. And I have personally seen many loose booster packs in grocery stores before, where a lot of people will just take them, open up the booster packs, get the best hits, and never pay any money. What makes this story so unique is that this is someone on the inside. This is someone that was actually working at the print factory who actually stole all these Pokemon cards. Looking at the picture, it looks like these cards are 100% legitimate. They have the right texturing, they have the right pattern. These are real legitimate Pokemon cards on this table, and in the picture you can see yourself hundreds and hundreds of copies of secret rare Pokemon cards. All these cards are all from Fusion Strike, which also once again helps me confirm that the story has some legitimacy, because all of these cards come from a single Pokemon card set and was most likely stolen at a particular point in time. You can see hundreds of copies of Alt Art Espeon VMAX. I can see around 500 copies of that particular card. There's also stacks of Gengar VMAX, which is the most expensive card from Fusion Strike. Each copy goes for around $180 to $200, and there are once again hundreds and hundreds of copies. Every single card on this table is a secret rare Pokemon card, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of them. There are so many copies of Rainbow Rare, Secret Rare Full Art Trainer cards, as well as Chase Alt Arts like Mew VMAX, Inteleon VMAX, Espeon, and Gengar. There are so many valuable Pokemon cards on this table that it's probably valued at upwards of $100,000 to $200,000 easily on just this table alone. And what makes it even more scary is that Fusion Strike is notorious for being an extremely challenging Pokemon card set to pull any hits from at all. In general, you're not seeing missing Pokemon cards from booster packs. You're still getting the right amount of Pokemon cards inside of your booster packs. It just so happens that Fusion Strike is a little bit more challenging to pull any rare or cool Pokemon cards from. So I personally don't think these are Pokemon cards that would have made it into a booster pack in one way or another. The Pokemon Company prints thousands and thousands of Pokemon cards that end up being discarded or unused for all kinds of different reasons. The actual cost of printing these cards are really marginal, and if the story holds true, then the person who did this theft is most likely facing criminal charges. As of the posting of this video, the Facebook page that posted the initial story has been deleted, most likely for legal reasons, in case that there is a criminal charge involved with the theft of all of these Pokemon cards. But this does give me a lot of concern about the quality control and what is currently going on at these printing factories. As we all know, the quality of Pokemon cards is really not up to par. Now, trying to sell thousands of rare Pokemon cards at a local card shop does raise a ton of different red flags. The person who tried to do this was clearly an idiot. Not only would a local card shop not be able to purchase that many rare Pokemon cards all at once, they would also have a ton of questions about how someone was able to acquire 500 copies of an Espeon VMAX or 500 copies of a Gengar VMAX, a card that is incredibly rare, and all of the cards on the table are all from Fusion Strike. It doesn't take an expert to see that there are some serious holes in trying to sell all of these Pokemon cards in a single card shop. If this guy tried to sell these cards online or try to sell 5 or 10 copies off at every single card shop, they might never have been caught, but I am glad that they were caught, and I'm glad that the Pokemon company was notified and that these Pokemon cards have now been confiscated. Now, this does bring up a couple of concerns on my end personally about the security at the print factories as well as the quality of Pokemon cards. As we all know, the quality of Pokemon cards has been really detrimental in the past couple of years and has been the butt of so many different jokes compared to the Japanese side, the English side for Pokemon cards, and that includes international, Spanish, Italian, whatever kind of Pokemon cards language that you're talking about. The quality has been really poor, centering issues, all kinds of different error cards, miscuts, and whitening on all of the major chase cards. So there's a ton of issues, and just knowing that an employee at the print factory was able to steal thousands and thousands of secret rare Pokemon cards without being caught until they try to offload all of these Pokemon cards. But this is a developing story, so I will keep you guys updated on any new information that we get on this story. Most likely, nothing's gonna come of it. If there are any criminal charges on this ex-employee at the printing factory, most likely it will be kept on the download, and it's very unlikely that we're ever going to hear much about it. The Pokemon company does not want a story like this really getting out there much further than it already has inside of some niche Pokemon community. If you go on the Pokemon trading card subreddit and a couple of different discords, you definitely hear a lot of people talking about it, but that is all that this story will ever get to. I personally don't think this is a small issue. So really, that's all I had to say. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you guys think that the pull rates for Fusion Strike are really as bad as it is because an employee stole thousands of chase cards? I'll see you guys next time.